on Utopia podcast. The party escaped from the tunnel's basement they found themselves in from Mel with a satyr woman they think may be Medusa in a bag of holding, making their way through town, allowing her to breathe as time allows, running into Ziba's family along the way. And as they get to the point where Godfrey needs to turn and head away from the carousel court, that is where I find the party.
She's awake, but I shoved her back in. She has air, and she somehow threw a snake back at me.
Just stick a stick in
You
there.
got the weapon. She's tied up. It's fine.
Good enough.
Great. All right. That's
Livy
great.
pats your back again.
It's more like resigned anxiety now. You're like, well, I'm in the exam center.
7 stages of anxiety.
That's to you, Godfrey. You know, per the conversation that happened between Morgus and Livy, that you and Morgus are about to head off. So this will be like the last round of the party together before you separate ways.
Just keeping an eye out, making sure there's nothing untoward.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Natural 20. For a total of 25.
Amazing. You use every sense you have the ability to. You first look around. No one's paying attention to you all. Then you listen. You don't hear the child's voice. You don't hear guards yelling. You don't hear running footsteps. You don't smell anything weird. Everything seems normal. As we head back to Morgus, we'll do another time jump as you make it to the main road just about outside of Honorina Gardens, where you all will split ways.
Yeah. I think Morgus is going to maybe... Well, he has short legs, so slowing his pace... He doesn't have to slow his pace that much, but as we're all walking, I want Morgus to, like, slow his pace from toward the front, and as I do so, I just want him to, like, gently touch people on, like, the forearm or the elbow. As, like, a little send-off until I get back to Godfrey. I'll just look up at Godfrey. And, we can stick together a little longer, if you'd like, or we can head back now. I did sort of speak for both of us before.
This is about as far as I should go, I think.
Right? All right, then.
All right. Morgus, you begin to head back towards the houseboat, towards the docks. That's to Ziba.
I'm looking to whoever's guiding me for directions. I have been
It's
very
unclear
confused
at this point.
this whole time, and now I'm freaked out confused.
We'll head to Livy, who is in charge of getting the other... Well, Livy and Scylla, who can
I
give
was
you some
following
reassurance.
Morgus. Where am I going now?
I take my long ears and I path the quickest, best route that will get us both like there the fastest and also leave a lot of opportunities for us to be able to stop in shadier places.
Yeah. You can be the vote of confidence that Ziba needs. You kind of direct, and Livy heads the opposite direction of Morgus. And you see the party splitting, Ziba, but Livy's there to
Still
show you the
slightly
way.
more panicked. It's like, no explanation. Where are we going? Why are we people leaving? What is that?
No, we're going to the court. We're going to court for just a little bit.
What?
I know it's going to be stressful,
Why
but
are Morgus and Godfrey aren't coming with?
remember they had the situation, and they
Is that really that important right now? I thought that we had important things to do. They would make exceptions, wouldn't they? Why do we have to split up right now?
DD? Can you do me, let's take a deep breath, okay? Just do me a favor.
Everyone keeps talking about these breathers.
No. Let's literally do a breather. In. Out. Okay? I know things are very stressful for you right now. Morgus and Godfrey are going to go back to this ship, the place where we stayed at for a little bit. You can come with us to our... If you want to be alone in your room right now, you can go with them. They're still over there. What would you rather do? Would you rather stay with me?
I thought
or
our
would
room was at the carousel court.
you have 2 rooms right now.
Are we homeless?
No, you have 2 rooms. You have
All right.
double the home.
This way we head to Scylla, who's hearing this conversation from your half of the party as you begin to split directions.
As she's coming up and splitting off from the party, she again puts her hand on the back of Ziba's neck.
Mhm.
And doesn't say anything and just kind of pushes her walking forward. Kid, I got a feeling I know what that was. And we can talk about it later or not. But we got to keep putting one foot in front of the other, deal with what's in this bag, get to the court and figure it out. You good?
Yeah, I know you're right. Yeah, okay.
You can try to keep outrunning them, but they're just going to keep catching up.
I'm a pretty fast runner.
Well,
Not about how fast you can run, kid.
we'll talk about this when we're back, okay?
All right. Another skip as the court party makes it through the gates, about to enter the guard district to make it to the carousel court. And Morgus and Godfrey make it well into the dock district on their way to the houseboat.
Yeah, they're on easy mode. They don't have to carry around a screaming.
So you go
Crazy
to
lady.
Godfrey.
Concerned about how she reacted.
What about it concerns you?
It's not typically how a child who hasn't seen their parents for however long would react to seeing their parents.
Might seem
First instinct to run.
I really wouldn't know. I can only surmise that there's some sort of fear or shame inducing that.
Cool new trick you pulled off back there.
Thank you. I thought it was rather clever. Bill,
Godfrey, you've never seen anything like that spell cast from anyone. anyone.
No. That's my turn.
Yeah, go to Morgus.
Oh. I think at this point, Morgus is keeping an eye out. My pace is not just nonchalant, it's slow and maybe a little meandering, as though I'm just taking in the night. But I think Morgus is gonna definitely take advantage of any reflective surfaces to look behind us, or just periodically, like, I don't know, sniff the air, or just like I want to take nonchalant excuses to like turn around and look at the sky or stuff, because I'm keeping an eye out for a signal. And as he does that, I'm remembering more, Godfrey.
Is it good?
It's beautiful. I can't help but wait for it to turn. Because I still remember the first thing I remembered. But so far it's wonderful.
It's good. That's progress.
Aye. And he'll just sort of glance at you. And then as he's kind of looking around for more of the signal, his eyes will just sort of settle on your hands for a moment, and then he'll kind of keep moving and turn around and keep going. That's my turn.
Great. Ziba, you see that Scylla and Livy are about to lead you into the guard barracks district, past City Hall, towards the court. You're missing posters plastered all over the sides of the wall here, the bounty board, along with others.
I think, though it's going to be difficult, and I guess I'll let you be the judge of how well this is accomplished, that it was going to take Scylla's words to heart. She's on a job. She set out to be a hero. She needs to get her job done. And so she's going to try her best to not let that affect her and just focus on following Scylla.
Yeah.
I don't know if she accomplishes that well or not.
I think you accomplish it fine. I think, yeah, Ziva has willpower that can be harnessed when she chooses to, and you're able to put on a strong face and continue on. As Livy, we head to your turn. It's been about 6-ish minutes at this point as you've made your way through the guards district.
Okay. How long is it going to take for us to get to the court?
Maybe another 10 minutes. This would be the third and final burping of the baby.
Okay. I find like a bush or something and burp her real quick. Girl, that's so weird. You did this.
Yeah. Give me
You
a
did
stealth
this to
check.
us.
It's harder out here in like the fields, the farmland, especially on the coast here, as you begin to enter like the tall, grassy beaches where the carousel court is located.
Can I wait until we're at like, how long will it take for us to get at those long like? Or are we
It'll be
already there?
right at those 10 minutes if you
Okay.
wait.
Then yeah, we can't afford to wait. Okay. So
Your party members can assist if one of them does something to help guard your view from folks.
Scylla is absolutely going to do that when she kind of catches on that that's what you're angling for and try and body it.
I think Sybil's just going to try and stand off to the side, not look as associated.
You can roll with advantage, Libby.
Okay, because I got like a 4 the first time. Okay, that's a 19.
Sybil's really boostering everyone.
You're able to do so. Give me another dex save as she tries to bite you again as you do this.
No bitch. Well, it's a nat 1.
Oh, no. She just bites you. That I rolled a 4 on a d4. I'm sorry. As you take 4 piercing damage as her teeth get
I'll
into your
live.
hand.
Mother.
We're-
Biscuits, he says while looking at Ziba. Mother of all biscuits.
Biscuits.
All right, that's Scylla.
Are we being a little bit more liberal in this initiative with like what we're not doing this like one action type in this? Okay, cool. Sorry, a lot of above table. So Ziba, what is the height difference between Scylla and Ziba? Are we about
Probably
like
the same height.
even? Yeah, I think we're pretty like. So Scylla is going to, with her back to Livy, kind of not look and reach for your hand a little bit, Livy. And if you allow me to take it, it's sort of going to glow this gentle mauve. And I'm going to give you 4 points of healing and kind of pat your hand a little bit. And then I'm going to turn back to Ziba and I'm at eye level with you. I'm going to go, listen, if you want to go and handle that now, you can go and handle that now. But you need to know that if you're going to go and do that, you can't bring attention to this group. It's your choice. What do you want to do?
Am I bringing attention?
Not at the moment.
Am I not?
If you want to peel off.
My job? Am I?
No. Hey,
Am
listen,
I an inconvenience
listen.
to have here? Do you need me to leave as well?
No. Hey. No. All right. Okay. New plan. Let's go. Let's pick it up. We got to get to the court. And her mood changes. And on hearing her say, "Do you not want me here?" There's a twinge that I don't know that anybody necessarily catches outright. But she almost gets a little bit mean. We got to pick it up. Let's go.
All right. You all continue on, having gotten through the town. We are going to drop our initiative.
Yes. Okay.
You have to burp the baby one more time before you head in, but we won't do any rolls for that. You're able to do so successfully. Morgus and Godfrey have made it to the houseboat.
I wish we
And
would have said
everyone
pop
else
the noodle.
Has made it to the court. I like that. Livy, Scylla, Ziba, you have made it to the carousel court. It's quiet on the outside. There's dim light coming through the windows. The flickers of flames inside coming. You hear the familiar tink, tink of Ulu's hammer in her workshop. And you burp the baby one more time before heading into the
We
court.
pop the snake.
That sounds...
Anyway, let's continue. We're gonna walk past it. You know what? This isn't a thing. You're making it a thing. This is nothing. This is all in your head.
Okay. What are you doing?
I mean, we walk in.
Yeah,
Like we own
where
the
are you
place. Inside the carousel court?
There are rooms inside the court. Are you going directly to like the main dining hangout room?
Yes. Because I want to deal with this first.
We haven't eaten in a very long time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to deal with this. And then I want to get us something to eat. And then I want to deal with the whole interpersonal situation that we have going on.
Great.
Scylla heads off into the direction of Ulu's shop.
You enter. Weaver's sitting there with one of the daily papers, the same that Godfrey had bought earlier in the day. And no one else is in the room. It's kind of quiet other than
Cool.
Ulu's hammer.
Hey, Weaver. We have a situation that we need to show and talk to you about.
Oh, all right. She puts the paper down on the desk and kind of sits up a little taller, grabs her mug of coffee in her hand. What's going
Don't
on?
drink from that coffee. This is gonna be weird. Don't freak out. And I
What's going on?
go in, I get the bag of holding, and I pop out this gross baby.
Give me another deck save.
Well, is she the only person in the bag?
Huh?
Can I just flip the bag and like a purse that I just like?
How would you be able to verify that she's the only one in the bag? Because when you have to think the person to like
Yep.
pull
Yeah, we didn't
it
like
out,
check it
that's
for
like-
ID.
You have no idea.
Like a
If you
phone.
flip it inside out, all of the contents of the bag come out.
Yeah, so are you like pulling the inside out or are you just dumping it?
No, fine. I
don't know what goes on in the planes of a bag of holding.
Oh no, where's my?
I'm curious, what's in the bag?
You
As
did
am
just
I.
find it.
We did just find
We didn't check anything.
a phone.
Who knows?
Call me baby. It's okay.
17.
17 is plenty. You're able to dodge the coming bite that you know is on its way, and you pull out this woman. She plop her down on her bums. She's tied, and she falls over to the side, and she just starts like screaming and weird gibberish. What is that? Weaver says to you both.
So we were on a mission.
Mhm.
In a basement down below the city,
Uh-huh.
or in the countryside.
They locked us in there.
Yes.
It led us underneath the city, where we found a
Okay.
bunch of satyrs who were trying to summon Medusa.
Oh.
And they believe she's Medusa. I believe she is a very mentally ill woman.
Mhm.
However, clearly they knew the fact that they know who Medusa is strange enough, since most people don't know there were other gods before Mysteria.
Well, that's not that strange,
When we
actually.
mentioned
There's
Medusa's crown, they tried to kill us.
you have Medusa's
Oh.
crown?
Allegedly.
We do. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's drop all guises here. Okay. Do you have Medusa's
All right.
crown or not?
I have a crown. I wouldn't say it's Medusa's. That happened in a dream that I think.
And you took it from
So-
Medusa's head in a dream.
No, it was in a dream. Okay.
It's very
and I
esoteric.
just woke up
and
and it was real from the dream.
Can I see it?
Yeah, I haven't looked for it in a while, so it's gonna take me a second. It's probably in like the bottom of the bag. I think it's in here. It might be bent. I don't think it's real. I'll pull out the crown.
She takes it from you. It's got like moldy, disgusting human flesh just decaying around the bottom of it where you ripped it from her head.
I swear I thought I cleaned that off.
This is disgusting.
They often tell me to clean my backpack.
Yeah. To your point, though, Livy, that's not that strange. There is rumors, old ancient rumors of a group of satyrs who live in the swamps of Bumelda that are loyal to a goddess named Medusa. We've just recently uncovered this, but it's quite a ways away from here.
Right, they're not. Most people in Florencia are pretty hardcore Mashiriites.
Yes. And Scylla told me that you were able to transform a statue of a god with an arrow. So isn't there a quick way to figure out if this is a god in our presence just by giving her this crown?
But it's my crown.
Well, you can have it back if it doesn't work.
I want it back even if it does work.
All right, we'll get it back. We'll put it on her. If it works, we'll take it back. How about them? Deal?
You left us unsupervised, Godfrey. Stop giving me the eyes.
I can't be there. I physically can't be there.
All right. The good thing is it's just us, Scylla and Lulu home. I sent everyone else to observe the castle and walk the perimeter to judge these rallying troops they're gathering for this goddamn war.
Why would they try to kill us?
I don't know anything about these gods. You have all the information that I have from that pamphlet we've got just left on our doorstep.
Well, just typically, you're saying, whenever no one's here, we'll just put the crown on them. But I mean, typically, if someone tries to kill you, because you mentioned you just have an item that you just woke up with, that's typically not a sign you give them the item.
I mean, I'm just saying that from what I know about this Medusa being the goddess of lust and revenge doesn't mean she's necessarily a nice person.
So why would we return her crown?
To see if this is
The
true.
moldy crown.
This is the whole thing, the work of the court, to protect people from these crazy schemes and to learn more about this information.
Right, if it is true, I'd rather us do it now where she is tied up.
All right. And she walks over, giving one last look to Ziba, and places the crown on the satyr's head, and we will go to Godfrey and Morgus, and then sweep back around for Scylla.
Psst, hey, come here. No, I'm not here to tell you anything new about dice. You know, they're weirdly collectible, they're totally necessary, they're crucial aspects of gameplay that you just never seem to have enough of. But I do want to tell you about our new partnership that all of you could benefit from. Look, Ogopogo Gaming is a 100% women-owner, queer-owner dice and gaming company out of Philly, and they've offered to give all Utopia viewers 10% off online orders. Just visit ogopogogaming.com. That's OGOPOGO gaming.com and use promo code UTOPIA, that's UTOPIA, at checkout. You'll get 10% off your dice and you'll be supporting us. It's so cool. It's awesome. Now go get some dice and roll them. Oh, hell yeah, it's a 19. Let's go.
Well, I'm certainly glad I don't have to be there to explain what happened.
Honestly, there's a part of me that kind of wanted to see how that would end up. But it's so nice on the water tonight.
You could go back if
Nope.
you'd like. I could spend time here. Did it concern you how much they wanted that crown?
It was unsettling considering that,
Like they were just going to let us walk out of there, and then they heard the crown, and then they attacked us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like it. There's... What was it with Galdi. Was it the arrow?
The bow? Or the arrow?
With Galdi.
I think it was an arrow, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And now there seems to be a crown associated with Medusa. With Maya or the other one. Do we know of anything for either of them?
I think
history
Livy.
check, both of
Sure.
you.
Oh, okay. No,
25.
that is a 2.
Godfrey has no idea. But Morgus, you'll remember in the cave of the Carousel Court in Wimpston, there was a story about a young girl who was very kind and loving, who randomly disappeared one day from the town that Kevin told you all. You would put 2 and 2 together that maybe that was Maya?
Now, I'm not saying this comes from the most reliable source of information.
Mm-hmm.
Considering it was, we'll call him Pretty Kevin.
Why would you call him that?
He was subjectively
Wasn't his name-
attractive. I mean,
Oh, I thought he had a surname that I wasn't aware of.
no. He's just sort of
just-
pretty head empty, sort of. You know, horses are nice, let's nap with them. Anyway,
Oh, yeah. That's
there
fine.
was a... I mentioned something about... One of the people who went missing from the town was a small girl. Kind, loving girl, and I also recall that Erebus was looking for a girl, or a woman, or crone. But it started off with a girl. We met Maya the first time as a child. Just wonder if there's something about that. Could that child have been Maya somehow? I mean, Galdi was locked away in stone. If Maya was locked away in a child? No. If Maya was somehow locked away, something about the child, who knows, memory, essence, divinity, it's all very strange. But if an artifact like the arrow could unlock Galdi from stone, is it not possible that the crown would somehow unlock Medusa in this person? I mean, these... They outright said they worship Medusa. They served Medusa, wasn't that right?
Yeah, I was under the assumption that that's what we all thought was happening there.
And so if they
And why they wanted
if they
the crown.
serve Medusa, they want the crown. That's why they want the crown. They want Medusa here, unlocked.
They wanted to put it on the lady who they said was Medusa.
Just to say she's not.
I mean, we have to assume that she probably is at this point,
Right.
right? And so it would just be... You know, it's a good thing that we have both her and the crown, and that those two things will stay apart.
I don't see any possibility of... No.
No, of course not, because everyone else in the other party, they
No,
understand.
I mean,
Like, they got that signal.
Scylla's there, and I trust Weaver.
Right. Yeah.
Scylla won't let anything.
Yeah.
Won't let anything go right. Anyway,
Oh, do you need to get some food?
yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry,
It's a little.
Did you want me to come with you while you did that, or do you want me to just stay on the boat?
Would you like to go for a walk, Godfrey?
I mean, why
Sure.
not?
Let's go.
All right. Closest open pub is the Drunken Stump. It is the one night of the month where it is chum full and the most beautiful ballad is being played from the back corner as very talented band of bards play beautiful, rousing, emotional music in the back. And Miff is working dutifully with Clara to clear tables and pour drinks and serve food, and it's a very cheery environment.
This is a nice contrast. I think Morgus just kind of sighs a little bit, and his shoulders like fall, and he kind of like stretches or rolls his shoulders a little bit. Then I'll just go up to the bar and, excuse me.
Yeah.
Wondering if I could get some food to go, please.
Yep, of course. Got a little bit of a wait, but drink comes with the meal.
Sure. I'll take a drink. And if you got, if you got anything that involves chips to go, that'd be great. Looking for some starchy carbs.
You got it.
Thank you very much. Oh, and cheese. Something cheesy as well. Have fun. Be creative.
All right. Great. They get to cooking.
Awesome.
And we'll head to Scylla. You leave Livy and Ziba to speak to Weaver. Their voices fading as you head back down the hall and into Ulo's room. She turns around, gives you a nod, kind of keeps hammering in the way that you both just understand each other whenever you enter her space.
I walk in, and from off my back, like hip pouch, I take a coin purse, and on our anvil, I throw down a coin purse, and there's like 8 gold in there.
What's this for?
The work last time. Any, and I'm like looking over her shoulder. Any work you got? Coming up. Work's been going really well. This group, and I just wanted to, pay up.
All right, yeah. I mean, I can start on your next piece, but I wasn't really sure what you'd want to wear next,
I trust you. I mean, and I'm like looking down, and like bits of like rust are flecking off the chest piece and off like other bits of the like thigh covers and boots. I don't know, like pick and surprise me.
Well, like, are you planning to leave town again soon?
That's a probably. Yeah, probably the way things are going.
All right, well, then I'll just go ahead and make you some new boot covers. That'll take the least amount of time.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, boot covers are great. Thanks.
Right on.
Cool. All right.
Scylla,
Hey.
are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, what's up? What, do I seem all right, or?
You kind of puts the sword she was working on into the water, and this happens and the steam billows out. And she puts her hands in her pockets and looks at you. You You accepted those gauntlets pretty readily. I've been trying to get you to get some new armor for years, and now you're paying me, and it's just, just different.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not gonna say something like that in front of, Weaver and this new crowd. She sort of looks back out of the hallway. I make good on it, and it's not for lack of trusting your work. I hope you know that.
Yeah, it's just like she kind of looks down at her feet.
No.
Everyone here cares for you a lot. Like, we're family,
Yeah. No, I know that. I just it's not that this is different. I'm finding we're capable here. We're very capable. We're family, and we protect our own and each other and ourselves. And I don't know. And can we hear, like, I'm sure we can't hear, like, what is being said, but are we able to hear voices if we hush a little, like, and sort of alluding to just the voices in the hallway and tonally, like, are we hearing that it's maybe a little bit chaotic out there? Or,
I mean, the whole conversation there was, like, pretty docile. It wasn't, like, voices raised or anything. It seems like a normal conversation is still happening at this point.
I don't know. I think I'm starting to see the value in hanging around with that we're building,
Yeah. I get what you're saying. She pulls the sword back out of the bucket and puts it back in the flames to heat up.
I give her a nod, and I head back out to rejoin them.
As you turn your back and stand in the doorway, Ulu says, "You're always enough for us, To want to keep living." And she turns back to the sword and the flame.
Zilla just kind of puts her hand in the doorway for a second and keeps going.
Livy and Ziba.
I think we're putting a crown on a head, aren't we?
So, you enter the room just as Weaver is putting this crown on Medusa's head. Ziba and Livy standing a few feet back watching.
Let's go.
Where the flesh is, like, deteriorated on the bottom, where this crown was literally a part of Medusa's head. Touches the hair. Weaver's fingers leave the crown as it presses into the top of her skull. And the satyr woman just goes,
I knew it! I knew you were a fake! Give it back!
She hisses at you. Well,
I'm taking the crown back.
not a god.
Knew it.
Bite me.
Knew it.
She hands the crown back to you, Ziba. So,
Right? I mean, I
we
did
can
a
get this
comprehend
woman medical
languages.
attention.
Yeah, absolutely. I just didn't want to, like, bring her into the guards.
They're
mental
health
mentally
trained
ill woman.
professionals.
Oh, they are? Okay. I was a little bit nervous.
You would have known
Especially,
that.
and I also...
Yeah.
Scylla walks over and goes,
Okay.
Yeah.
Lily would have known that.
yeah, Florencia invests quite a lot into training in crisis.
Okay, never mind.
And that's sort of...
On that.
We're pretty grateful for that.
I wanted to make sure you were the first person to know about these things. We'll bring her into the authorities tomorrow.
Did these people you fought cast any magic? Did they?
Yes,
She did.
she did that thing.
She did.
What did
We
she
believe
do?
she is a druid, which is another reason
Oh,
why we
should
didn't.
we put her in a mental health hospital if she's a druid? There was a person shouting about that one day, right?
Well, it is.
Well, what we absolutely shouldn't do is go to the guard.
I think we could say, found this woman on the street and that she needs mental help, and get her the health help that she needs.
Exactly.
I think we leave out the part where we suspect.
Oh, agreed.
Absolutely. I feel like they would use her as a scapegoat.
But that doesn't subtract from the fact that the castle
Sorry.
thinks that druids are to blame for Enanoth's illness. And she also is blubbering like this woman.
The princess?
Yes.
So then maybe this does have something to do. Maybe the satyrs were wrong about her being the incarnation. This is just a theory. But they also had the writing where we found it. Very specific stuff. Livy takes out the drawings he did of what he found. Some of this stuff is very specific. I said that already, but I wouldn't imagine people who are making up about the cult. This isn't they heard the name Medusa and became obsessed.
Well, I think that the term
I think this does have
used for these people is a newer thing. From the research I've been able to find, and perhaps Livy, you know more, these folks live deep in the jungles, the swamplands of Bumelda. They are rarely touched. They're one of the few countries that we know of where pre-war individuals, colonies, families are able to retain their cultures.
Let me roll a history check to see if I know
Said to
that.
be one of those. Yeah, please do.
Wait, so they're not a cult?
They could be.
That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a 19.
Yeah, now that you've had a chance to get out of the heat of the moments, and we were speaking about this, you remember taking a class and learning about the potentially untouched places from the war, Bumelda being the most prominent one, with the weaves of the swamp where things can easily be lost and found. So, but I think that the term cult was used once Mysheria became the only god to deter individuals from speaking of the others.
I think at this, Ziba is going to just drop her sword. Be like, but I didn't know.
That's okay.
But we hurt their friends. We should have gotten them help, but I didn't know.
Did they try to hurt you first?
Yeah, but
Then
I could have stopped them. I didn't have to hurt them.
a lesson for you and a lesson for them in the next life.
I think Ziba's just gonna start crying. And then I'm gonna go to my room.
I'll bring you some cookies.
Do you want to be alone, or do you want me there with you?
I'll take the cookies.
Okay.
She's fucking starving. We haven't eaten in a day.
All right.
Weaver just points at Ziba's back and then smiles and points back and heads back through the kitchen. What's Livy doing?
Livy's just kind of wondering, like, what happened to this woman to, like, put her in this state. And is also like, okay, I'm gonna, like, get Ziba real food besides just cookies.
Actually,
Weaver's taking her sandwich and milk. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
either way.
He's gonna, like, wait a little bit for her to calm down a little bit, and then he's gonna, like, go, like, knock on her door.
That's it. Thanks everyone so much for listening. We hope you're really enjoying this story so far. We sure as hell are, I'll tell you that much. This is, it's getting heavy again, folks. It's getting heavy again. And who knows? Who knows what this party is going to do next? Intro and outro by Nolan Clock. Everything else by myself and the cast. If you like us, join the Discord. Support us on Patreon, follow us on the socials, leave us a rating, a like, a review, a follow, a subscribe, whatever you want. Subscribe to our Twitch and our YouTube for video content as well as other content from the studio. And you know what? Guess what? I hope that you have a super great day.